All right. What's going on, YouTube? How's it going? I got a fresh build for us here today. It's actually, let's just get straight into it. These new knee pads that everybody's been trying to farm and get, Turmoil, have a special talent that allow you to deal damage to like a random enemy within 30 meters. So I thought that would pair really well with Negotiator's Dilemma. Okay, so when you crit enemies, you mark them. When you crit a marked enemy, all other marked enemies take 60% of the damage dealt. I mean, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You pair this with Pestilence, they take damage over time. You're going to be melting entire swaths of enemies. Like, does this make sense? Anyway, I think this is going to be perfect for PvE. I haven't tested in PvP yet, but it looks pretty sweaty. Let me go ahead and show it to you. Alright? I got 3 pieces of Negotiator. Alright? I rolled double crit on them. Crit chance here. Double crit on this. Alright, I got crit chance on this. I rolled armor on that. And then Ninja Bike. Ninja Bike builds are really great for DPS. They're really great for a lot of things. I'm sitting at 60% crit chance, 113% crit damage. And I'll tell you what, let's just go test this out. Yeah, let's run over to District Union and see if we can get in the front door. I have not tested this build out live, but I'm just going to do a quick PvE run. And then I'll upload it and cut it. So this is meant to be a fairly short build video, but honestly, everything about this build synergizes really well. And with the Bewildered talent being the way it is, it just only makes sense. Alright, let's just get straight to it.
It's a big building, so be prepared to secure both concourses.
Let's see here. What difficulty am I on? This better be heroic. Wow.
Do a thorough pass on the first concourse.
When did I get bleed ammo? What difficulty am I on? Hold on. I'm on heroic? Just shoot everything. It doesn't matter what you shoot. Look at that. I don't know why that damage stack didn't go to this guy unless he was just out of range. But the DPS is pretty crazy. And I should honestly finish optimizing my Pestilence. This isn't even a fully optimized Pestilence. But it's got detox, it's got damage to armor on it. Pretty decent rolls. Dead. Jesus.
Keep clearing out Black Tusk as you find them.
Yeah, I'm critting a lot. I'm just kind of flying through this heroic, aren't I? Am I tripping? Aren't there people in this room? Yeah.
Take him out.
Just one. Is there another guy in here? This is way easier than it should be. This is crazy easy. Oh shit. Like, if you get a group of enemies close to each other, right? They're just hurting each other. I imagine if you take this into DZ and you shoot at a pack of people in a manhunt and they're not ready for this, you're shredding them. Look at that. Things that just make sense. I'm gonna come out of cover right now.
Probably a computer.
I thought about this build while I was at work. I was just like, I have not seen any of the prominent YouTube creators for the Division 2 do anything with Negotiator's Dilemma in like months and months. And it only makes sense to put these things together because they synergize perfectly. And I love synergy. When it comes down to making builds, that's what the game's all about, in my opinion. Just proper synergy. Look at this. Oh my god. And then I just shoot this because he's real tanky. Everybody's dead. See you later. Okay. And just pop me out of cover, thanks. See, he's taking sick damage. This is crazy. Turmoil has such amazing damage potential with Negotiator's Dilemma specifically because of how the talent works. I don't know why I thought there was a switch in there or something like that. I could have sworn there was something in there. I don't remember. All right, so this room should be a little bit tougher. This is one of the tougher rooms on Heroic. Put my cover down. Just start lighting people up. I cannot see. Dead. Dead. Good dog. Look at that. That's crazy. Insane! Like, Negotiator's doing all the work for me. I put a few marks on people. Turmoil is spreading damage between people. Negotiators giving more and more crit damage. And look, okay. So I can mark up to 5 people because of the chest piece. That's more than enough for a manhunt in DZ. And then I'm getting 2% crit damage, stacking up to 20 times or until combat ends. That's crazy! That's a lot of crit damage. Alright. I'm gonna light up these dogs. Look at this. Just refresh the stats. Just like that. Dead. I barely had to do anything. And then look, you're just chilling, bro. You're done. You're done. This has got to be the most smooth heroic I've ever run. I bet you this, I mean, with the right team, you could run this in legendaries. But it would give you a shitload of aggro, so I would be cautious about that. Now see, this is a big ass tank right here. I'm just gonna load it up with damage. That tank's gonna help me kill the room. I already put my marks on the other things because the tank has so much health. I mean, it's the same thing in DZ. When you see someone with a big health, you got negotiators, you tag like the 2 light guys with the stacks, and then you just lay into the tank. You rip their armor, especially if you got this pesty. Sheesh. Everybody gonna die. This is like Eclipse Protocol for DPS. That's the best way I can explain it. And I mean, you're seeing firsthand what its potential is. I might take it into DZ later tonight. I got some errands to run, so I can't do it right now. But this build has great potential, and I'm sure there might be some other ways to run it. But for right now, I think like this, with the Contractors Club and everything, this is probably the best way to run it right now. Like I'm just gonna run straight it down here. Like I'm gonna run it down. Usually I hide somewhere up top, wait for everybody to come out. Not doing that. Dead. Dead. You're next. Dead. That guy died while I wasn't even looking. You're definitely dead. Bye-bye. Thank you, Turmoil. This shit's cracked. A knee pad talent. A knee pad talent. Oh, that's rude. Thank you. Just killed everything. Bye-bye. This saves me the trouble of having to aim at everything. I just put a couple of stacks on a few of the enemies, aim for the largest thing with the most health, and it will do all the work. Not to mention the pestilence will flood for me as well. Talk about synergy. This is a really elegant build. I cannot wait to take this into the DZ later tonight. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I get clapped sometimes in the DZ, but lately my builds have been pretty hot. Like, my builds have been pretty decent lately. Wait, I just completely wrecked 2 people already. Oh shit. Oh shit! Alright, you're going. You're next. I don't even have that many stacks of negotiators
Time to go save.
because combat ends so quickly.
System reactivated.
I guess that is one element of negotiators that isn't very strong, but I mean, outside of that, if you have like a plus 30 expertise pestilence, you're flying. I mean, mine's only at 10%. Like, I'm only about to start farming expertise, like, this year now that I know that it's capped at 30. And you just go ahead and pass that pestilence tick. Alright, let me scoot up. Smart cover. And everybody dies. Oops. Mind you, I have not set eyes on the boss once, and the boss is probably gonna die from pestilence ticks. Or turmoil, I don't know.
Sounded like a hell of a fight. Now, process of elimination
Easy
says
clap.
that K is in the arena, which means heading through the old hyena drug lab.
I barely took any damage there. I'm genuinely excited to cut this for YouTube because this is such a great build. Ah! I fucked it up. Bye-bye.
The remaining black tusk has
You're
no
joking.
weapon and nowhere to hide. K is cornered in the
That was insane.
We're out.
This should be the true test right here. The final room. It's real easy to die in this room. Bye-bye. Not these people being half dead as soon as they come in. Oh no, this is bananas. Yeah, just pass that pestilence tick along to each other. I appreciate it. Thanks, Negotiator. Thank you. Thank you, Negotiator. Thank you, Turmoil. I wasn't even close to that AoE. Yeah, right. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my god. Thank you, Armor on Kill. Thank you, you saved my life. Bye-bye. Oh my god, full stacks though? Dead. And then you can have that. You just kill each other real quick for me. And that's that.
Arena's back
Holy crap.
System reactivated.
Alright, I think the build kind of speaks for itself, right? I'll just look over the stats real quick. Blah blah blah. It's not really all that impressive. Okay. If you like this build, or if you have any questions or comments, you know, feel free to you know, post under the video. Alright. I'm just gonna give you one quick look at it before we move on. If you got the turmoil knee pads, please try this out and tell me what you think. Alright? Because, I mean, it's not even, like, fully optimized or anything like that. As a secondary, I didn't really choose. I just literally threw this build together as soon as I got home from work. So anyway, I'm not gonna make this build or video any longer. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you'd like. I don't care. It's enough that you took the time to watch this video. I really appreciate everybody. All 217 of my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, please